from ice and bone, the wind carries on. The sands of time, the sun hath shone. For lush green leaves make shade at last, till darkness comes to claim their past.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good?
No, sleepy.
Marilyn's suffering in midterm land.
In midterm hell, yeah.
Yeah.
Midterm hell, any percent.
Literal.
This is why I remain uneducated forever.
God, I wish. But also, I don't want to work retail.
You have a degree in something.
No, I have a certificate.
You have a certificate in something.
In acting.
You graduated as valedictorian.
I sure did graduate as valedictorian from my acting school, yeah.
What? That's so cute.
Yeah, and I use it all the time, mostly for this.
That would be hard to get because, like, acting school, everyone wants to be valedictorian, I would assume.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was less because I was the best at acting and more because I was the best at doing assignments.
Best at handing stuff in.
Handing stuff in and, like, understanding what's being asked of me. Which really, that's, if you're doing an audition, that's, like, the most important thing.
Couldn't be me. Understanding what's asked of me?
Somebody's like, hey, can you give me more of a this? And then you're like, yeah, and then they didn't do that, and then it's like, great.
I see them do that on Drag Race when they're like, oh, they took direction really well. They love that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
I remember once I went to an audition to be in a Fruit Loops commercial that I didn't get
That's so cute.
because they needed close-ups of my hands, and my hands are kind of messed up because of cooking and stuff. Because if you're going to be in a cereal commercial, you're going to hold a bowl, and they're going to zoom up on your hands and stuff.
He'll zoom in on your hands and be like, this man's been through a war, and the war zone is a kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got like scarred, nasty kitchen hands. But it was super funny because they were like, okay, so this is like sort of a weird commercial. The guy who does it's a little bit like silly. He likes a lot of like improv in his commercials, and we want to say that the vibe of this commercial is three people up late at night talking about the cereal colors and how like, oh, was the red flavor always cherry or did it used to be strawberry kind of thing.
Do I remember this commercial?
I'm pretty sure they're all the same flavor.
Yeah, are they the same flavor? And then we were given the very specific direction of it is not three people up late at night stoned talking about cereal. One of the people who I was with was like, whoa, man, fucking, was it always blue or purple? Or I'm sitting here trying to just like do this, like, you know, I'm up late, I work night shift or something like that. Like, I don't think it was always red. I think it was more of like I don't think the flavor is red. I think that the color is red, but the flavor was cherry. And he's like, whoa. And I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to act like he's not sitting there stoned next to me?
Yeah.
So I didn't get that commercial, but I did do it, and that was pretty fun. It was pretty cool.
I'm assuming Stony Baloney didn't get it either, though, right?
I am pretty sure Stony Baloney did not get
If
it.
Stony Baloney did get it, you need to call them and attack their personalities.
Personality.
Thank you for laughing, Marilyn.
What do you? What is so funny? I didn't get it.
She's dying.
I just love to attack their personalities. I think that's so fucking funny because, like, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for laughing so much.
I'm trying to think of really
it.
good, like, personality insults that, like, really will hurt, but I don't want it.
You don't want to hurt my friends' personalities.
And Marilyn's on the verge of tears at all times right now, so.
I need you guys to understand it's not good. It's not going well up in here. Me pointing to my brain.
But yeah, I wanted that commercial so bad because I was just like, it's my first one. I got told to stay back. I got the call back, and then I like, hey, your hands are fucked up. And as soon as they were like, hey, can we see your hands? I was like, I'm not getting this fucking commercial.
Oh, not with these Uggo mitts.
Yeah, and then I took my acting talent and I hid it away for like 5 years, and now we're doing this podcast. So what's the name of the podcast? Because guess whose turn it is? It's Madam Midturn's time.
I did it last time.
Didn't she do it last time?
Just kidding. It's Madam Grimhilde's time.
Don't make me do this.
Don't make me do this.
I'm not doing it.
Please.
I beg of you.
I'm very small. I have no money, and you cannot imagine the amount of stress I am under.
Honestly,
Please.
is it?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another very relaxing and normal episode of the Tales of Bone and Ice, where nothing bad happens. We all put Marilyn in a little blanket. We give her little kisses on the head. We bring her tea and sweets. And she never has to go back to school ever again.
Mm.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I will.
Marilyn, you want to introduce yourself as per usual?
I'm Marilyn, and I play Meris. They are a dragonborn paladin.
They're this many years old. And their favorite color is blue.
I also was going to say blue. That's weird, right? That's crazy.
Cute. I guess that's canon.
Your favorite color is blue?
Is it? You're in charge of that.
I don't. No one's driving this car.
Grim, you want to take that next one?
Hi, I'm Grimhilde. I play Cukunkana, a Kalishtar druid.
How many years olds are you?
This many.
And your favorite color is blue.
And my favorite dinosaur is the pterodactyl.
That's a good That's a good dinosaur.
That would be the scariest one, I think, to come back, because like the power they have is
And they can fly.
Exactly. You can't control
fucking
that.
fly.
If there's a T-Rex, that's cute. That's
Yeah.
fine. We'll just do a tripwire. What are you gonna do with the big bird?
And I'm Brian Sherwood. I'm the DM.
You don't want her to talk about her dinosaur prevention plan?
No.
It's very important to me.
How dare you interrupt Marilyn?
It's very important.
How dare you? She wasn't done.
Marilyn, roll a dice.
Okay. 13.
Okay, what did you get, Grim, earlier when you rolled your dice?
4.
Oh, okay. Then you get to do the recap.
I don't wanna. I don't know what we did. We were stuck in a hole. I looked at some corpses. I found out druid lore. And now we're gonna fight Maha.
Oh yeah, the druid lore. That was dope as fuck.
The druid lord was cool. I wanted to listen to the episode again, but I didn't.
All I wrote was root babies in all caps.
Good.
All right, so you escaped the sandstorm by finding your way into a structure, and Meris was able to use her massive, bulging, rippling muscles to close off the room. You were stuck in this room for quite a few days. You found a bunch of druid lore after quite many days. You found a orb that did some dope shit that you guys were interested in. You learned about the passage of time and perception. You learned about the roots. And you saw Maha in her bestial chimeric form.
And very importantly, Cukunkana tried to get Claymore to play a game to pass time.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's right.
I loved that.
That was very funny.
I will always love that.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand how the orb works. Like me, personally. Grim. I don't get it. Does it let me time travel? Does it just tell me, hello, time is passing, and that's it? It's like a stupid clock that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand it.
It's like if everybody made their own clock, and then you could see what their clocks.
But what is the purpose or function of this object?
To see how other people have lived in a temporal way.
But what is the point of that? I don't understand. Why do I have this stupid clock that listens to the time of people's hearts?
That sounds like a Celine Dion lyric.
The time of people's hearts.
Wind machine.
Yeah.
Wind machine.
I have a beef with this clock, and it's almost as strong as my beef with architecture.
I don't know why you're so invested in the architecture all the time.
Oh, no.
Architecture is really important to world building and how people function in the world.
Because, like, if you recall, I would ask you all kinds of questions when and you were the DM and you'd be like, I don't fucking know. And now you're just like, you've turned it around and just shoved that responsibility on me.
Yeah, I have.
Did you guys ever have to like Google stucco like multiple times? Because in books it was always like, I lived in a stucco bungalow. And then you're like, what's a stucco? What's a bungalow? The amount of times I had to Google that as a child.
I've had to Google things, yes, in the past to get a frame of reference for what they are.
Be nice to her or something.
Okay, but stucco specifically is stupid.
No, I don't think you guys understand. I wasn't saying that in a mean way. I was saying it in a genuine way. Because I was thinking about the time I had to Google what a tabard looked like. Like, I wasn't being mean. I was being literal, and I meant it.
You're like, yes, Google, heard of it.
I wasn't being mean. I really meant it.
Yeah.
I really meant it.
Yeah. The three of you are sitting in this dark, dimly lit room, just the end of the torch's lifespan. Maha, her bestial form convalescing, wriggling and writhing, maintaining the same shape but ever changing in the way that the animals represent her potential emotional outbursts.
I haven't seen this before, right?
No.
Do I know that it's Maha? Oh, no, I wouldn't.
You do.
Oh.
Why does she know?
You just do.
I'm grabbing my knife. Nope. What's a big knife? Sword.
Sword, okay.
What's a big knife?
Knife but large.
It is. Oh, have we had long rests, though?
Yes, you've been in here lots.
Okay.
And
let me just make sure I do that.
You basically have just run out of food.
Okay, good. Because I had no spell slots. I was like, that's not good.
Yeah, if you guys haven't long rested, hit the long rest button.
Well, I grabbed my great sword.
Okay. Cukunkana, do you have any plans?
Does she look like she wants to throw down?
She does not currently look like she wants to throw down.
Okay.
But she did just call you lazy and stuff.
Yeah, like a bitch.
Yeah, she was being a real dickhead.
For real, like, what a bitch.
She said, she calls Sook lazy and says it should have been her to go out and she needs a body.
Yeah.
And then I wrote, no time gods, no regulate time. Why use many words when few words do trick?
I'm just looking at my spells to be like, how can I fuck this bitch up, maybe? The answer is I probably can't.
Yeah, she's probably real strong now that I think about it.
Yeah, okay, so Cukunkana is going to sort of take up a strong stance and kind of take a couple steps backward and say, what are your intentions right now, Maha? You're not supposed to be here. You never were you?
The words echo in the room, and she is unresponsive.
Should we take out the thing?
The orb? The time orb?
Yeah.
I take out this inconvenient clock, and I don't know, assess the clock.
You activate the clock?
I activate the inconvenient clock, the nonsensical clock.
All right. You activate the inconvenient clock, and there are 5 perceptions of time that you can see. One of them seems to not lead to any specific conclusion of how long or short they've been experiencing it, and you can assume that that's probably Maha's. After you open up this...
Sorry. So it's not short or long?
After you open up the... I'm going to punch you.
So it's not short or long, it's just kind of like weird.
Yeah, it's unusual.
Okay.
After you pull out and activate the inconvenient clock, you hear her begin to speak in incoherent riddles and nonsense, claiming Cukunkana is delaying her rise to godhood. Without those damn other gods in the way anymore, the chance to seize their places is wide open. Those damn ocean dwellers are taking every opportunity they can to influence those around them, like that cursed wolf woman and that bastard bird. Eventually she reaches out in front of her towards nothing and whispers, "Damn! She brought them here. She has to wake up." And upon hearing that, you awaken outside in your tent.
I forgot it was a dream and that I called it was a dream sequence. I forgot that I was like, it's a dream sequence. And then now we're here and like, oh, right. It was a dream sequence, wasn't it?
I didn't think it was, but I'm also kind of dumb, so.
You awaken, and you look around your tent, and it's just the three of you in there.
Do we have the orb?
You still feel the orb in your hand, and your food all seems to still be gone.
Oh, fuck. We eat in our sleep?
Oh, man.
Sleep eating.
I'm going to require a constitution check from both of you.
I think Sook gets +2 to saving throws as well.
Yeah.
This is a saving throw?
Yes.
I got a 12.
I got 15.
Oh, okay. So, the two of you are able to stave off exhaustion for now, but you can feel it encroaching and reaching upon you as you are lacking in food for the time being. For now, you're still in your tent. You've just woken up, and you remember everything that you just experienced.
Cukunkana.
Hey.
Cursed wolf woman and bird person? Fang and bird boy? What the fuck?
Choo choo, chop, chop, chop.
Chop chop.
Chop chop was his name.
They're what? They're in the way? What is?
I want to get this bitch out of my brain.
Yeah, what the fuck?
She lives inside my brain.
Ugh.
We gotta get her out. Hey, you want to check on Corny Boy?
Check on the boy?
Corny Boy. Corn Boy.
Yeah, I'll put on the cornhole ring.
The ring of cornhole.
The ring of cornhole.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Oh, God.
are you okay?
I was unaware that was not... She managed to trap me in a ring within the dream.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Usually when I'm with you guys in those situations, I'm right with you. You can see me and I can walk around. She trapped me within a ring.
Yeah.
In the dream.
That's why I didn't think it was a dream.
She is terrifyingly powerful.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Do you know anything about those kind of beings?
Well, not really. It's all, well, I guess it was hearsay, but that's your people, right? The witches, the magicians of nature, the
Druids.
The druids, yes, that's the word. There were a few circles out that I'd met a few times here and there when I was a young lad, but nothing quite like that. That was... I feel as if part of me is taken away. It's different. I feel less of me.
You feel less of you? Like she took something?
I don't know what it was. What I know is that I need to find a body fast.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I want to go wake up Moramdu.
Moramdu is very asleep.
Wake her up.
She wakes up, she shakes, and you can see her hand start to, like, ignite in flame as it almost lashes out of her and scorches your face before she realizes it's you.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
Crazy dream, huh?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Crazy dream, huh?
How did you were, wait.
Yeah. It's a communal dream. We have them all the time.
I was there too.
How?
How? I don't know. It just keeps happening. We never asked how. We just kind of, like, kept going.
Well, you don't think that it's important to ask how someone can get into our dreams like that?
Well, did any of us have answers?
Well, no, but even if just to ask.
Ask who? Do you have answers?
I don't have answers, but I just...
Neither do I.
Maybe next time we should ask Maha if they show up again.
I could try to talk to her now. She did used to talk to me more, but I don't know how that'll go.
Maybe we should wait. They seem kind of fucked up. They kind of seem angry.
Maybe we can find someone who knows stuff about, like, soul magic.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
We need to find a body for Claymore.
We do need to find a body for Claymore.
Okay.
Do you know who Claymore is, Maha? Or Moramdu? Moramdu?
Mom, sister? Mom? Sister?
Sis momster?
Momster.
Well, I think that we all got into the mind link at least once when we were in there, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that voice.
We played a word association game with Cornelius.
Right, that was the word association. His name is Claymore.
Claymore. Cornhole.
You have always been terrible with names. I don't know what it is. It feels like it's intentional. Like it's kind of like intentionally rude, and I think that I don't know why it's like that with you.
I genuinely don't remember
Claymore's
name most of the time.
Okay, well, do you have any broth or anything?
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, okay.
Hand over the infinite jug.
Yeah, she takes many a drink from this jug of broth.
Mm-hmm. Man, I can't believe we ate all this food in our sleep.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a regular dream, right? It felt like...
Do I still have the armor on me?
You do.
Okay, cool.
Where is the tomb? Where were we? The hole. Is the hole, or is it nearby, or was that not even
So I learned a little bit about the different planes of existence from Mom. And I think that there might be something to be said for, especially based on the experiences that you guys... I mean, if you say this is normal, then this is a thing that just happens to you guys, right?
Well, it only started happening after we left town.
I think there might be something to be said for the plane of dreams. I don't necessarily know if it's normal, but there might be some experiences that you can only have in dreams, and there might be... Mom mentioned something about how it's hard to tell sometimes whether or not what you're experiencing now is the dream or what you're experiencing dreaming is what's really happening.
Well, it can't be a magically induced effect. The dreams that we have, I mean.
Well, why not?
Because I'm not affected by spells that force me to dream.
That's true.
Just like physically, that it's not possible.
Okay.
So if we look at it from that perspective, it has to be a separate plane of existence. Because it's not a regular dream. I just assumed it was my psychic powers, like, having a good time with some subliminal nonsense. You know?
Interesting.
But, I mean, it can't be, I don't know, some kind of spell that's forcing us to dream. Well, me specifically.
Some kind of 4th or 7th level spell.
Yeah, it's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of, like, tentacle-faced creature that has psionic power. You know, I don't think that's it. Not for me, anyway.
Okay, well.
Are we putting a plot hole?
Are we opening up a plot hole? No.
Are we adding a wrench to your plan?
No, it's fine. I mean, always, but, like, you're good.
Yeah, I figured it.
Well, I think we should shut down the tent and keep walking.
Yeah, I think we need to get out of here. So would Maha be working in the plane of dreams then?
I think so?
Maybe.
Something like that? I'm not
God, this is
sure.
This is very complicated.
Can we can't get there probably. I'm assuming it's hard to do that. I don't know how that works.
Not at my skill level. I'm not sure what my skill tree has in store for me interplanar travel. But we'll find out. Maybe in another 5 levels.
when we learn more. Yeah.
Eventually, one day, I'll have a thing that can maybe do that. But for now, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Might die.
Might die by then.
Yeah, could die.
Here's looking at you, Candor.
Cukunkana is going to say Akeshnuhus and open up her star map. Are we in the same spot that we were?
No, you are much farther along in your journey.
Oh, good.
Good.
Nice.
Huh. Thanks, Maha.
Thanks, yeah. Thanks, you terrifying monster.
Wait, when did the dream start then? How long were we dreaming for?
Like days. And not long enough for us to eat all our food.
No, I know, but like, did it start when we got to the tomb, or was the tomb a part of the dream?
Who knows?
Like, when was the last time we pitched this tent over farther along, though? Then did we ever go to town? How could we have been dreaming for...
We did go to town.
That was real?
Yes.
Was that real?
Your existential
sure?
crisis is getting a little too far. We did go to that town.
I don't...
Do you know why I know that?
Why?
Because Connie's dead.
You're right. Yep, okay.
Marilyn, can you roll me a sanity check real quick?
Yeah. I got 11.
Okay. You're on the brink of a bit of a breakdown.
Perfect.
But you managed to hold it together, rooting yourself in the reality that, yes, you did go to town because your friend is dead.
Wow, art really imitates life, huh? Of me in the middle of a breakdown.
on the verge of a breakdown.
Great. I'm gonna get into this character today real easy.
So as you guys eventually go outside and start taking down the tent, you can see in the distance a thin strip of green.
On the star map?
No, you're outside of the tent and you're breaking it down now.
Oh, okay.
On the edge of the very far distance in the desert, you see a thin strip of green.
Cool.
As far as you can see from left to right.
Is that the oasis? Remember when we got here and then you talked to the plants? Is that the same thing?
Oh, maybe. Can I do a perception check
Yeah,
to perceive?
of course you can.
I got 25.
With a 25, you can see definitively. Also, you have advantage, I think, because you have your sentinel shield.
Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
To
you
get
can
higher than 25?
maybe.
I didn't.
Okay, with your 25, you can tell from this distance. Oh, shit! That's a big ass bunch of plants.
All right. Pack her up. We got some plants. Ooh.
Your sister is apprehensive because she's like, we need to take down this tent first before we go willy-nilly.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
I said pack her up. We've got some plants.
Okay.
There's an order of operations.
All right. More Amdu trying her best to be safe and conservative and make sure that nothing breaks and everything's put away properly. Tear down the tent. You all head off in the direction of the greenery, the forest. It's quite far away. You can see it, but it's still about an hour or two of walking or so. And once you get close, you can start to smell what it all smells like. It's, for Meris especially, it's unusual. It smells colorful. Cukunkana, it smells familiar, and you can see there's more than just green. There's so many different colors, and you can feel a wave of humidity coming off of this forested area, unlike anything either of you could have possibly imagined. It's beautiful, it's calming, it's relaxing. So it feels very peaceful. It all feels like it's right.
I'm deeply suspicious of these plants.
Yeah, but I'm jazzed.
Do you eventually enter, or do you just, what do you do?
I want to stand on the edge of the forest. I want to do a nature check.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna point at different plants and be like, "What's that?
Plant.
What is this one?"
A plant. I got 17.
With 17, you can tell that it's sort of like aromatherapy that you guys have never experienced before.
But what does it tell me about the plants?
The plants are fine. They're plants.
This is beautiful.
There's, something in there to be said for the infusion of magic, but the plants are plants.
So they're also a little magical?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything that's like eucalyptus or lavender?
You wouldn't know what those things are, but yes.
I want to go to those.
Eucalyptus and lavender don't grow in the same biome.
I was asking one or the other. Eucalyptus preferably.
Eucalyptus, I'll say.
Okay, that makes sense.
Minty and shit.
Because eucalyptus would grow in deserts.
Hell yeah. I'm going to sniff it.
Okay, well, I don't know. Let's just go in. Let's go.
As you enter into the forest, you're walking around, you look at everything, and it's all so foreign, and it's also wondrous and beautiful, and there's colors and sights and sounds that you've never imagined before. You feel that it's soft under your shoes. It feels like, for the first time in a very long time, there's reason to let your guard down and experience something beautiful.
I think I'm going to sit down.
Yeah, you're going to sit down?
Yeah.
As you sit down, you can feel the feeling of the grass and the roots and the trees on your tail and on your back and your shoulders, and you lay your arms down and you can feel it on your arms, and it's soft and comforting. And it's cool. It's nice and refreshing. It's wet, but it's not like too wet. It's damp, which is an experience you're not very used to. Moramdu takes a moment and lies down next to you, just reveling in the experience as well, just giving herself a moment to relax. And as you do, the two of you can breathe and just unclench your jaw, relax your gut, and just be in the moment for just a fleeting time. Cukunkana, what are you doing while they lay on the ground?
I'm going to cast Speak with Plants.
All right.
Obviously.
Of course you're going to cast Speak with Plants.
Zone of truth them.
Do you have it prepared?
thought I did. We saw the plants from camp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then can I say that I did prepare Speak with Plants because I would have seen plant in the distance? Because that's right after we woke up.
Please.
And I would have done my daily witch rituals.
Witchuals, if you will.
My rituals, yes.
Come on, for the pun.
Sure. But I'm not happy about it.
Not happy about it. That's okay. You don't need to be happy.
Oh, shut up.
You have to say yes to me or I'll cry.
I'll throw you out your window.
Please do.
All right. I cast Speak with Plants. I say sa under my breath, and I'm able to speak to plants now.
Okay.
I'm going to crouch down next to a fern. Is there a fern?
Yes.
Okay. And I say, Kisukweshnam. Hi.
Please be careful.
Okay. What do we need to be careful of?
You need to be careful of moving around too much and casting your little spells.
Okay.
Because you're going to set them off if you don't calm down.
Okay.
And I wish I could give you more information than that, but there's enchantment in place that all I can tell you is that you need to be careful.
Do we need to leave?
Do you need to leave?
Like, is it dangerous and should we go right now?
How are you supposed to leave?
By walking.
You turn and you can look where you came from. The plants have all become a wall that have sealed.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, so you're kind of gonna very, like, slowly and quietly, like, sit on the ground.
That's a good call, sitting down calmly and quietly. That's smart.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just want to confirm we're in danger right now.
Only if you start to panic and only if you start to cast more magic, okay?
Okay.
Everything should be fine if you and your little compatriots don't freak out.
Okay.
Okay. This is dangerous for everyone, so I need you to relax.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go back to not speaking because this is a magical connection and that could set them off. So I'm going to relax, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, maybe you should lay down
Okay.
and check in again some other time, maybe later, and someone will let you know if it's safe to start doing stuff again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Don't kill us all. Don't get us all killed, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And you don't hear the fern talk anymore.
All right. I'm going to crawl over to my friends and kind of lay down next to them. And I'm going to get real comfy. I take off all my armor. Well, not all my armor. I, like, put my shield down next to me. I put down my weapon. I lay down real chill, real quiet. Take a deep breath. And I'm going to mind link to my friends real quick. I'll be like, hey, guys. How we feeling?
This is nice. Smell this. Take a big breath in.
This is really nice. Yeah.
You can hear the sound of your sister just like really quietly crying, like she just relaxed her whole body for the first time in ages. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah,
take a deep breath. Just in. Okay, one more time.
Meris has allergies.
Same.
Marilyn personally needed that.
Yeah. I feel like that's good for Marilyn right now.
Yeah.
You feel better? You feel good?
I do.
How you feeling over there, Moram? Do?
I just wish that we could always feel like this, just once in a while, you know.
You know what? I think we should stay here for like a couple hours. We've been really run ragged. We should just stay here for the next 4 to 5 hours and just have a really good, comfortable sleep.
That's so long.
We need it. We've been through a lot.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we should just all have a little snuggle. We can drink some honey water. I have a little vial of honey that well, I guess honeyed broth. We could have honey as a snack.
Well, didn't you already use the jar for that the broth?
Well, yeah, but I have a vial of honey in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
We can have that as a snack, to keep our calories up.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, have some now, and she hands it over.
Okay, she takes a little sip of the honey and she's very happy.
Yeah, Everyone has some honey, and here's some broth. I think we should all just sit and just have a nice long, just a classic like Arc 1 Cukunkana nap. Okay.
That's a good way of describing it.
That is, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Are you guys down to clown?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Honestly.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. She grabs like, I don't know. Is it still hot?
Is it still very hot where you are?
Yeah.
No. The grass and the shade from the trees keeps it nice and humid and shady.
I grab my ruana, which is like my poncho cape hood. And I kind of covers up with it. And I'm like, okay, all right, good night. I'll see you guys in several hours.
And quite easily, the three of you fall asleep for pretty good amount of time. Meris wakes up first. And you wake up first and you look around and you see you're covered up with this nice blanket and you're surrounded by all these plants and you feel very welcomed and comforted. Can I get a perception check real quick?
Oh, yes, please. 10.
Okay.
Is that good?
Everything seems pretty good, pretty fine. What do you do now that you're awake?
I would probably just sit up, cross my legs, take a nice look around.
Okay. So as you sit up, you notice there's something small. It's on the blanket on top of Cukunkana, who's in the middle, I believe.
Probably.
She probably would have snuggled in.
Yeah, Cukunkana in the middle. There was some small sort of round thing that was on top of her section of the blanket that when you sat up, it got jostled, and you can see it's slowly starting to grow. It sort of has like it looks like a soft bit on the bottom, and then sort of like a round spirally stone on the back of some kind. And it begins to grow and grow, and it's glowing, and it's, what kind of weird thing is this? And Cukunkana, you can feel the weight growing upon your legs as this thing begins to get larger.
Okay.
And you start to wake up.
Yeah, I would start shaking Cukunkana awake.
I wake up. I see the thing. I feel like my heart like jumps a beat. And then what's the ground under me look like?
It's grass. It's very cute.
I'm just going to try to like quietly just wriggle my way away carefully, and then I'm gonna say, "Can you?" And I say to Meris, I'm like, "Can you really gently, really gently? I cannot. We just as carefully and calmly as you can grab Moramdu and move her away from this thing."
Mm-hmm.
So as you're trying to calmly and quickly tell her this, the snail that you've seen it. This is a snail.
Oh, it's just a snail.
It is expanding in size.
Oh, I was picturing it as a armadillo.
It's a snail that is expanding in size, and suddenly it flashes white as a burst of magic comes out of it, and a glowing scimitar appears before you. And you can sense that this thing listens to you.
I assume you're not talking to me.
I am talking to Cukunkana.
Yeah, I assume.
Okay.
Because why would the snail want me?
There's a floating scimitar. It's a sword.
Is it still a snail?
No, this has become a sword.
Oh.
Okay. I thought it was a plant that was going to eat me.
It's floating in front of you. It's glowing, and you know for a fact that if you tell this to do something, that it will move around and it will do that.
That's so cool. Magic weapon?
Okay, I hold up my hand and I'm like, hand.
And it floats, lands in your hand. This is a weapon that uses your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier. And when you hit with it, it can do an extra 3d6 radiant damage on top of whatever the damage of the weapon is. So for scimitar, I believe that's a d6 of slashing damage.
Sick.
Hell yeah, and it's a snail?
Yeah, does it turn back? Can it turn back and forth into a snail? Because that would be really cool.
Give me
Please.
an arcana.
Please.
Give me an arcana.
Please.
Give me an arcana check.
At least can it have a hilt that looks like a snail? Hold on. How do you spell scimitar?
Something about it has to be snail themed.
So the cup that goes over the hand, the hilt, it is snail shaped.
Cute. Okay.
I got a 13.
Okay, you can tell that this is now this sword. This is something that is now permanently bonded to you in one way or another.
Cukunkana is like nodding calmly, uncharacteristically extremely calm.
More I'm due is freaking the fuck out.
Meris just like looks at you and just like slowly puts up 2 thumbs up, like just like
She also puts up 1 thumbs up.
Because her other one is occupied by a sword.
She mind links. She's like, okay, this is great. Maris, I need to explain something to you.
what did I do?
More I'm due is like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell was that?
More dude, calm down.
Just
Shh, it's extremely. Listen,
Smell the eucalyptus. Smell the plant.
It's extremely important we stay very, very calm right now. Because there is something here that reacts to strong emotions. And if we have strong emotions, it's going to kill us. Or something. I need you to take a breath. Okay? Breathe in. Breathe out.
her hands are sort of like shh. The smoke dissipates.
Do not use any magic while we are here.
Cukunkana, can I get a perception check?
Okay, yeah. I get advantage.
You sure do.
I got a 17
Hey.
and an 18.
Ooh.
So is that 18 plus math?
Yeah, because I rolled an 11.
Oh, okay. So you can tell these snails are everywhere. They are on the ground. They are on that fern. They are on the trees. They are on the branches. You know as a person that for how often one sees snails, it's not very often that there's only the amount you see. There's probably more elsewhere. So for every snail you see, there's probably at least 2 or 3 more that you can't see. And they are all very small, the size of a small stone.
Okay, I'm still mind linked, and I want to point out one of the kiseslamas, which is the word for snail. Now, if you see this round thing, this round creature, don't touch it. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
We cannot touch those ever. Okay.
How? They're everywhere.
I did just get a super dope sword, but we cannot disturb them. I don't actually understand why, but I know that it's real bad. So never bug the snails.
Don't bug the snails.
Okay.
Okay, well, they're everywhere. This is going to be really difficult.
Yeah, well,
Because we have to leave, right? That one crawled onto the blanket.
Again?
That could have been...
Warm dew breath?
I need you to all to take a deep breath and I need you to stay with me because we need to stay calm, okay?
Snails are friends.
Yeah, but don't
Unless
touch them.
They kill or don't.
They're
Don't touch.
acquaintances that we don't
Mm-hmm.
touch.
We have to distance ourselves.
So we can't leave also.
But we have to leave.
We do, but we can't go the way we came.
Oh, shit.
No cursing. No
I
cursing.
mean, I could burn
I
it.
talked to this plant earlier.
God damn it.
Calm. I talked to this plant.
God damn it.
And the plant said that somebody would tell us when it's safe to move. And it's not safe right now. Because no one's come to tell us. Or something.
Don't you have to talk to them first?
The plant?
Yeah.
I did.
No, don't you have to get... They can open up...
You have to check in. You have to check in again.
They can contact you first? Or do you have to start the connection?
I don't know. They told me not to use magic.
I don't know this, but they did say to check in.
Brian, am I supposed to do that? I don't understand. They said not. They said that somebody would tell me.
No, they said you should check in later.
All right, well, I'll check in.
But be careful about using magic.
Exactly. Like, I'm not using magic, but I have to use magic to talk to them.
That's okay. I think we just can't use big bad magic. Just a little talkie magic. That's fine.
I don't know. Talk with plants is a 3rd level spell.
Ooh.
I think you can do it as a ritual.
Nope.
Wow, it's so weird.
Can we lie
Can we lie, did you say?
to you and say yes we can?
Oh. No.
Ah.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I just want to look around and see if there's anything other than like plants and snails in my zone.
Investigation check, please.
Can I do it with advantage if I use my looky?
Mm-hmm. Your looker closer?
My looky's closer?
Your closer upper?
My closer looker?
Closer looker upper? Is that what we call it?
I think it was the closer upper.
I was a little loopy back then.
You were a little crazy that day.
I was a wild back then, not like today where I'm normal.
Does my closer upper give me advantage? I can't remember.
Yes.
Or does it just give me a bonus?
It gives you advantage.
It
Okay.
gives you something.
Got 15 and 16.
Okay, so with a 16, you're able to look around and see that there's a few rocks, there's a few berries and things like that, some food, things that you're deem would probably be safe to eat, maybe. But yeah, for the most part, it's snails and trees.
Cool. I'm going to drink some broth, lick some honey.
Yeah, calm your nerves.
Take like a shot of broth.
Yeah.
So Cukunkana, can I get a broth neat?
Yeah, I hand it over.
Two fingers of broth.
I say to Meris, hey, can I see your ring for a second?
Mm-hmm.
I want a second opinion.
Smart. Is the ring too magic?
No, it should be fine, because it's not casting magic. I put the ring on.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Do you have any experience with magical snails that turn into weapons?
Not that turn into weapons, but there was a story once about this dark and ancient forest that had something known as the snail storm.
The snorm.
The snorm. Yeah. It's quite the snorm.
Man, it's really snorming out there. Somebody called the snorm plow.
The snorm. Get snormed.
When I heard about it, I remember thinking to myself, like, oh, I would hate to be caught in that. Because there was, well, a lot of them were very unexpected, and they would set off chain reactions that would last for, minutes on end of every possible kind of magical, experience you could imagine. Fireballs and zombies and stuff.
Okay, so they're wild magic snails.
Oh, that's a good way of phrasing it, yeah.
Wild magic snorm.
Oh, that's fun. That's very fun.
Yeah, we're in that situation right now.
If you could feel a smile, you could feel it drop off his soul.
We're in a bit of a conundrum.
Oh.
A snanundrum.
Well,
Did you hear of any way to get out of that situation?
Slowly.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah.
climb really high.
Snails can climb, though.
They're on the trees.
Oh, boy. See, this is not something that I ever did, because I wore a lot of armor, so I didn't try that one.
It's the first time for everything.
Well,
I take the ring off.
But
I hand it back to Meris.
Perfect.
Okay.
are we really stuck in this situation, Meris?
For now.
Okay.
But, we're gonna find a way out of this pickle. I don't know what a pickle is. We're definitely gonna find our way out of this one.
Okay. I hope so.
Yeah, for sure. It's such a pretty place. It's nice. It can't be that bad.
I died in a forest, right?
Oh.
Yeah, people die everywhere.
A big spider.
Big spider.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna try to turn off until you guys are sorted. Good luck. Don't get us all killed, please.
No. We'll be fine. It's okay.
All right.
Keep it light.
Okay.
I got you.
So, gang, what's the plan?
All right, I have ideas. We could slowly make our way through the forest somehow. I also had an idea that involves using magic, but I was thinking about maybe I could turn into some kind of small animal and do some recon as a small animal, so it'd be easier for me to avoid snails as a mouse or something. And then I can be an animal for up to 3 hours, so I could do a lot of scoping out of the situation and come back. But that does involve using a spell.
I know, that's what I'm nervous about, because I was thinking, if we needed to sneak out, I could bless us, but that's a spell.
And bless is for attacks, isn't it? Or is it for...
No, it's on saving throws, too.
Because, I have spells like that, too. I've got guidance, which I guess only would work on one person. But that'd be for, an ability check.
Yeah, I bless that can work on everyone.
Yeah. I also have enhance ability. But again, we're trying to avoid magic.
Yeah. Should we just try to sneak?
If you guys just lay down for a while longer and I just go and come back.
Well, last time we laid down, the snail crawled on top of us.
Well, then maybe don't lay down and just chill.
I just stand here.
Well, sit. You'll get tired if you're standing.
You can tell your sister's like feeling really anxious and impatient at this moment.
Everything's gonna be fine. We just need to take it one step at a time.
Should we do that, though, instead of turning into a mouse? Should we just try to take it one step at a time? Can we see an exit?
You can see there's definitely a sort of like path that leads farther into the forest.
I'm just worried that if we all try to go through the forest at the same time, one of us is gonna fuck up our dexterity saves and knock a snail off of a leaf.
Yeah. Should you use the magic to talk to the plants again to see, because they said to check in?
I could, but it doesn't seem like a good time with all of the snails around.
Should we lay back down?
That's why I thought I would go look around as an animal.
Look, whatever we do, we need to do it soon, because I feel like they're just going to get closer to us, and then suddenly we'll be covered with them, and then by that time it'll be too late, and we'll just have to deal with whatever consequences come.
Well, I don't think the snails are, like, malicious.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Imagine evil snails.
That sounds contradictory.
Yeah.
I got another 12.
Okay. You can tell that they are not... There's no malice behind their actions, but they are drawn to magic things. And the three of you are covered with and spouting magic energy.
Okay.
Should we sneak and then run?
I have an idea.
I can't believe you two are so calm through this.
I'd rather be calm than dead.
Okay, point taken. You could just hear her like doing like breathing exercises and like touching her thumb to all her different fingers slowly.
What are snails afraid of? Is there anything they want to run away from?
What are snails
Salt?
afraid of? I mean, no, my idea was like, I'm gonna go get some leaves for my strawberry plant and like make them rot, because snails really like rotting leaves. And I'm like, have some bad leaf. Get attracted to this bad leaf. Oh, right. I also like with my last level, I forgot to mention, because we leveled up, I got a new thing called Cosmic Omen, which is pretty cool. Whenever you finish a long rest, roll a die. Until you finish your next long rest, you gain a special reaction based on the die roll, which just means I need to roll my die. I got a 19, and it says, whoa, it's just odd. Whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet is about to make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can use your reaction to roll a d6 and subtract the number from the total.
All right.
Ooh, so that's good if something's trying to hurt you.
Yeah, and it looks like I can use that 3 times per long rest. And the wheel, just for posterity, wheel is an even number, and it's when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, a saving throw, or ability check, you can use your reaction to add a d6 to the number rolled total, so I could help somebody do something.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
I want to turn into an animal and go look around. Because I feel like even if the snails are... You know that meme that's like there's a snail slowly approaching you and if it touches you, you die? That's the situation that we're in. I still think that even if I'm an animal and am technically magic, I'm still going to be faster than a snail.
All right, I'm just scared it's going to set off a reaction.
I mean, as long as we don't touch them. And if anything, they're going to be chasing me.
Okay.
Do you have a better plan?
Sneak away. Sneak away, no touch.
Well, we don't know where we're going.
We can see where the thing is, he said. We can see where the exit is.
There's a path leading farther into the forest.
We can kind of see a clearing, but we don't know what's at the end of the path.
That's true. Okay, but be careful, and if anything gets weird, like, we gotta be able to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, if you know what, if it goes crazy, I'm sure that you'll notice, because the Snorm will go nuts.
And then we'll die in the forest like Claymore. Okay.
Well, I'll be further away from you, so I'll die, but you guys will probably be able to be okay.
Oh my god, I hate this. Can you keep the mind link while you're a little guy?
No.
Well, yes, but
well,
not...
I can keep a mind link, but I'll be far away.
Like, should we follow you while you...
No, just stay here. Maybe, I don't know, you just stay here. I don't know, don't let any snails touch you, and just stay calm, okay?
So, what small animal do you turn into?
I'm gonna turn into just a mouse.
Any excuse to be a mouse.
Something fast, something dexterous. I'm gonna turn it into an insuk, which is the word for mouse. Does anything happen when I wild shape? Like snail related?
Snail related? You can't tell.
Cool, great. I'm gonna mind link to my friends and I'd be like, look, if you're really uncomfortable, maybe just drop one of your magic items here and go somewhere else, like a different clearing, and we'll find each other.
Magic items? What are you talking? I don't have any magic items.
There's no snails like super close to us right now, are there?
Perception check.
17.
You can tell there's not necessarily any that'll get to you within the next few minutes, but there are some that are definitely coming up on you.
Okay. All right. So you've got a few minutes, then we got to start moving.
I'm trying to look up the stats for mice.
Yeah.
Probably not much.
No, it's not much, but
Oh, you mean for like stats? I was thinking like health. I was like, can't imagine it's a lot.
I've came up with a creature called a weary fleagull, and I'm like, that's not a mouse.
Look up rat.
I don't want to be a rat.
They're the same.
Give me a mouse.
We could just use the same statistic. It's
Give me a
fine.
mouse.
Well, there's not mice. but they're-
Cranium rat.
All right. You're just a regular rat.
Just a regular rat.
You don't have telepathy or anything.
Okay.
I'm a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I skitter away
All right. As you skitter away
down the path.
down the path,
Mhm.
you at this level you can tell. Oh, there's definitely some mouse in the brush here as well, and
Cute.
Cool.
you need an acrobatics check to avoid running into them because they come up pretty quick at this speed and at this size.
Acrobatics. I'm a mouse.
Yeah.
I have a dexterity of 11. I had an 8.
Okay, so you
Why are they coming up to me?
because you just did magic.
The other mice are?
No, I said snail. Did I say mice? I meant to say snails.
You did.
Oh,
You did say
sorry.
mice. Like, hold up. The snails they're not fast.
No, what I'm saying is that
I'm
they've
not
been
running
all-
into them.
While you've all been planning all this, you can see lots of different snails in the grass that you didn't see before at this range, at this size. So you're darting around in between them.
Well, I would just walk carefully. I wouldn't run.
So you're not skittering quickly.
Well, I mean, no, not if I saw a bunch of snails.
Okay. So, with that in mind, never mind then.
I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm a mouse.
Like I'm not gonna sprint around these evil snails.
Come on.
Okay, because that's what it sounded like you were doing.
Well, I didn't know there were snails in the grass. If you said you shrink down and you see a bunch of snails in the grass, I'd be like, oh, I better be careful.
Shrink down and see a bunch of snails in the grass.
Okay.
Better be careful.
All right, we have a new situation. Our mind link. We have a new situation.
Great.
There are snails in the grass,
I assumed.
but like right now.
Like, close to us?
Yes.
Can you see how far? Do we have to jump over them?
Can I, as a mouse, guide them around the snails?
Yes.
Can we tie a stick to your tail and you hold it up over the grass so that we know, and then you wave it when it's like a good spot to
The
stand?
grass isn't that.
You can just
oh.
you can just see me.
Well, I don't know. It sounded like it was gonna be real lush.
Yeah, the grass isn't that thick.
Just tie a little balloon to me.
So fucking cute.
Cukunkana, I'm gonna need a stealth check in that case.
Okay. I got an 18.
Okay, so you're able to relatively easily sneak around the mice and sort of guide your friends
The snails.
on a gentle... The snails. God damn it!
Jesus Christ.
Buckley's is kicking in. So you're able to relatively decently guide your friends around on this quickly closing path, and the two of you are... It's like walking on a really curvy tightrope, so it is relatively difficult. You go for... Like, how fast are you going? Your speed is 20, I believe? Are you going at, like...
Yeah, my speed is 20. I feel like I'm going at people walking pace because, like, I don't want to leave them behind because we're leaving now.
Okay.
Like a cautious, not like a quick, like a nice cautious.
Like, I take a couple steps, I look back and see if they're coming.
So as you're walking for quite a little while, it begins to get more and more twisty as the density of snails starts to increase. And Meris, I'm going to need an dex save because you're basically walking on a very curvy, weird tightrope.
That's a 10 plus 2, 12.
Okay. Unfortunately, you feel a small crunch under your foot.
Oh, no. I hope it was an eggshell or something.
Somebody laid an egg over here.
Oh, no.
You start to hear something whispering in your ear. It feels unworldly and uncomfortable, and you take 10 points of psychic damage as your mind is racked with information and knowledge of things that you can't then understand as soon as you aren't hearing the whispers anymore. you can feel that there's something going on. There was like a small burst under your foot, and there's a slight chain reaction that starts to follow. You feel another burst next to it, and another burst next to it, and another burst next to it, and 3, 5, and 8, and 12, and 15, and you can feel this.
Should we run? Trying to decide if running is the option that we should take here.
Meris, you're the only one who can experience this because you felt that first node of magic explode and hit you in the mind. What do with this information? You have basically 1 to 3 words that you're able to speak at this point.
Okay.
Revenge of the Snorn.
Well, Cukunkana, go.
She scuttles faster. Cukunkana, I choose you.
Moramdu, who is behind you, says, "What?" And then you feel another burst next to you. It burns all over your body, and Moramdu feels it as well. And you both take 7 points of acid damage as a snail bursts and covers you both with acid.
Fuck.
Your small friend is leaving, and more of these things are bursting as time goes on. So I'm just going to keep rolling these things until you guys do something.
Okay, well then... Oh.
Like, I don't know what to do, though.
I thought I was going to die on impact, so...
Moramdu, pushes you from behind.
Yeah, okay, let's go then.
Fucking go. Fucking run. Move. Get out of my fucking way. And she starts pushing you.
No.
And then suddenly she overtakes you, and she's running past you. At that point, you can hear the sound of... As suddenly all these different snails burst. Trees, ground, rocks, everything is exploding in various different ways.
I have an idea. I want to turn back into a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I want to... Okay, here's my intention. I want to push all of the snails around us away from us.
Okay. How?
By casting Tidal Wave. To sweep all of the snails in our zone. It's going to disturb all of them, but it's also going to swash them away in a wave of water.
Okay, let's see, how does this spell work?
You conjure up a wave of water that crashes down in an area in the range. The area can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. How dexterous are snails?
Yeah.
On a failed save, a creature takes 48 bludgeoning damage. Maybe they'll die before they snail. And on a successful save, creature takes half as much damage. How much HP do these snails have? Then water spreads out on the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames in this area within 30 feet of it, and then vanishes.
All right, so you're committed to this?
Well, logistically... Is it sound? I'm asking you.
Use Tidal Wave to push things around.
Yeah.
This is a thing that water can do, yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to cast Tidal Wave. She says, this literal translation is just water flowing. It's a verb. Sakanan mituk. So she turns back into a girl really quick. So you see Mouse, and then you see a girl, and she puts her hand out in front of her and casts she says Sakanan mituk, and a fuck ton of water. A fuck ton of water appears and does its thing to hopefully make an area clear of snails.
Okay, so is this just down the path?
Yeah, just to make a little snail-free zone. And if the snails are gonna go off anyway, it'll go off slightly away from us. So
you take your hands and push them out in front of you as if you're pushing the tidal wave outwards. The tidal wave flows out from seemingly nothing or the ground. This is amazing, Meris. You see water just whoosh, appear. Whoosh. You see just this tidal wave is now like a rolling ball. It's like you've tied up tons of these snails into this liquid burrito that you're rolling down farther into the path that you can see. And as a bunch of these explode, there's lightning that shoots off into the sky. A fireball bursts and then immediately extinguishes. More swords appear. There's tons of various magical effects that happen all within this tidal wave as it's pushed out into an area that is much more clear. And there is but one effect left that is not quite washed away by this. It appears to have been stuck under a rock or something, and it's been disturbed by this magical essence, which is way less than it could have been.
Does it turn into a cactus? Does it turn into a cactus?
No, that would be funny though.
Ah.
This is even funnier because
Do I turn into a cactus?
a patch of dry land over where you didn't use the magic of tidal wave turns to mud instead of dirt.
She does like little finger guns, so nice.
You can still tell there's many of these behind you. Your path in front is much clearer than it was, and if you're going to proceed, it may require you to be quick. It may have some more danger on its way, but you have made it much easier for yourselves. And to proceed at a similar speed that you were going, it will require... I'm going to go with dexterity saves again.
And Suki, you get +2.
Thanks.
Ooh, 18 +2.
Oh, I got 22.
Hey.
All right. So the three of you are able to relatively easily get through this path at this point, and you've washed many of these snails away, and a lot of them died, and a lot of them burst. And you reach a point where you can look around, perception check real quick. DC's pretty low.
16.
25.
You can tell that you've reached a snail-free area, and you can probably resume normal travel at this point, but you probably shouldn't stop because they're still coming after you. But they move as fast as snails.
All right, let's keep moving.
Cukunkana, that was so smart.
Yeah, honestly, I've been itching to use that spell. It's really cool, right? It's really
Yeah,
cool.
that was so cool. What was that?
Oh man, it was cool, right? Yeah, I've been wanting to use it for. I learned that since we were kidnapped. I've known that spell.
Whoa.
Yeah, I wanted to kill all those people with this spell, but we didn't get around to it. Anyway, we should keep going.
Sorry, kill all those people?
Yeah, the ones that kidnapped us. They died anyway. We didn't kill them.
In her defense, they were dicks.
They were assholes. They were eating people, but not for sustenance, for fun. And they kidnapped us, and they were going to eat us. So they would have
It
deserved
was
it.
super gross. And they kicked a cage.
Yeah, they kicked me.
Yeah, they kicked her.
Is that why your nose looks different?
My beautiful nose. She clutches her nose.
Yeah, your nose looks kind of fucked up. I didn't want to say anything.
I didn't know that.
It's perfect.
You think my nose is ugly?
No, it's perfect.
Well, no, it's just not that. It's not. It's not like it was. It's not the same as it was before.
Is it still cute?
Yeah.
God, now I know. I'm disfigured. She keeps walking.
Bro, I love that this is the most heartbroken you've ever been in the whole game so far. Friend's dead. Other friends traumatized. My nose.
my perfect little nose.
So you continue on your way, and now you're very aware of the fact that sometimes it's good to lay down and have a break, but also sometimes there will be snails that are trying to not kill you, but be around you, and they suck. This is a good point in case you guys want to have any conversation while you're walking.
Nah. I'm just kidding.
God damn it.
How deep do you think this trail's gonna go?
I don't know. Why don't I turn into a penguin? You guys can throw me in the air so I can see. And
What's a penguin?
a little bird. It can't fly though.
It cannot fly.
Wait, bird? What's a bird?
That's why you got to throw me.
But it sure can fall.
It sure can fall.
It can fall real good.
Did you do something as a penguin?
Yes.
Was it dangerous?
Yes, but you know what? A lot of the time when you're out in the wastes, things are really dangerous all the time.
Sometimes you gotta get creative.
No, I know, but this sure sounds like it wasn't very smart.
It's just a little inside joke.
After a bit more travel, can I get a perception check from everybody again? The most used check in all of D&D all the time.
17. I'm amazing. I can see everything.
Wow.
I got hawk eyes.
I got a 20, but
Okay.
not natural.
Yeah.
I have +7 on my perception and advantage.
I've never had a character with good perception. I'm just realizing right now.
Yeah, you always played dumb, unpaying attention bastards.
Well, you expect me to pay attention in real life?
You take the best notes out of everybody.
I wrote diff planes, plane of dream, plants, literally with exclamation points. And then I wrote smelly nice. And then I wrote scimitar wrong 3 ways.
Anyway,
That's a hard word to spell. What do we see? Everything.
what's your AC, Meris?
19.
Mine's also 19.
How? Sorry, I didn't mean to be mad.
You sense within yourself that combat readiness. As an arrow is whistling through the air directly at your back, you're able to whoosh, move, thunk, and it hits the ground just in front of you.
Hello? That's what I said.
Not like, who's that? You used to say hello?
Hello?
Oh my god. From the tree above you, you hear hi.
I turn around and like put Cukunkana behind me.
You feel an arrow.
Wait, hold up. What did he roll?
What did he roll? He rolled a 16 before. It didn't hit.
What did he roll this time?
He rolled a 19.
A 19? Okay. I want to use my woe
Okay.
for my cosmic omen to reduce that
Hell yeah.
by 1.
Okay, so that flies down.
Good.
It looks like it could pierce your shoulder, but it's sort of the wind takes a little bit and it bounces off of your chest plate.
Yeah, it
And
does.
just twing twing.
Fuck off.
You two can now roll initiative.
Oh, what a dick. 8.
I got a 20.
Jesus.
Yeah, I get advantage on initiative now, too.
Yeah.
I fucking don't. I don't get shit. I don't get shit.
Grim, you get to go first with Cukunkana at a 20.
Okay, cool. What does this person look like?
You know sort of the direction that the arrow came from, but without, checking more, you can't see them.
Okay, cool. Bonus action. I'm going to cast, use my wild shape to do a archer form. So I'm going to, bonus action, I go, tavu, and then my body starts glowing with the archer constellation.
Mm-hmm.
And there's are there trees nearby?
Yep, everywhere.
Okay, cool. I want to run behind a tree.
Okay.
From not the direction the arrow came from.
Okay, got it.
But from my position, can I see the guy?
You can use an action to do a perception check to see if you can find him.
Yeah, okay. I got 20. Unnatural.
You can see that there is the shape of a hand and then the glowing of some eyes in the back. So you can tell where this guy is.
And that's the only person?
Yeah,
that
that's the
see?
only one you can see.
Okay, I wanna quickly to Marilyn be like, point and be like, he's right there.
Gotcha.
And then that's my turn because I don't have any other things to do.
So your turn ends, and then...
Oh, wait. Part of my bonus action is I can shoot at him also, actually. Sorry. Because I activate the form and I can attack him.
Yeah, so you activated your form, and then you looked for him. So if you want to shoot at him, you can shoot with disadvantage. Because you just know the general area that he's in, not where he's at.
Yeah, all right. I'll attack him.
That's with disadvantage.
If you miss, maybe you'll hit a snail.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, God forbid I hit a snail. I got 12.
Okay. It just... Whoosh, your
That's
arrow
fine.
goes right through the trees. Nothing.
Does it hit a snail?
No. Well, you hear the sound of an explosion far in the distance.
Damn. I was hoping to hit a snail close to him.
Marilyn, you can kind of see where Cukunkana was pointing.
Mm-hmm.
He fires a shot at you, and it is a 23 to hit.
Yeah. I'd say.
You feel an arrow pierce your shoulder, and it does 8 damage. 8 piercing damage.
Ooh, bitch.
As it happens, it switches over, and he sort of disappears behind the tree, and you lose sight of him again.
This fucking guy.
What a bitch.
What a dick.
Cukunkana, from behind you, you hear the rustling and rustling of the leaves as you get...
Do I turn into a cactus?
God damn it. You feel the massive power of a crit that rolled 2 1s on their D6, and you take 5 damage.
How did he get behind me? This motherfucker's tree walking.
So you feel this slash on your back from the blade of a scimitar.
He's got one too? Dick.
Meris, you feel the whiz of an arrow fly past your face from the area of a different tree. And then it is your turn.
Can I see the other guy, or did he disappear again after hitting Cukunkana?
If you turn around and look at him, you can see that there's someone there. As of yet, you've not been able to see your tree friend's face, so you're unable to tell if it's the same guy, but, could be.
But I don't know from the trees, I wouldn't be able to do, a ranged attack. It would be with disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, well, how far away is the guy that's with Cukunkana?
About 25 feet.
Okay. Well, I'll go to him, and I will attack with my sword.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
Okay. I get 2 hits.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage for both of them.
Ooh, okay. 15 plus 8.
Okay, that hits.
Hell yeah. Do I roll damage first, or do I roll both hits first?
Roll damage first.
Okay, damage 2d6 plus 5. 6
Nice.
plus 5 plus 5. 16 damage for the first one.
Okay.
16 to hit for the second one.
No, that doesn't hit.
Bitch.
All right. So you run up to this guy. You see that he just struck your friend. You slash him, and he feels a massive gash on his arm as the toothed blades of your greatsword cut across him.
Good.
He yells out in pain. He turns to you, scimitar in hand. Guru Amdu also sees this same guy and fires off blasts from her fingers. God damn it. 2 of them singe into this guy's eyes. He just fucking...
Right into his eyeballs!
His eyes just melt out of his head, and he falls to the ground dead. And the other one hits Cukunkana.
Oh, so there is 2 of them. Okay. Wait, the other one hits me?
She fired 3 blasts all day, melted his eyeballs with 2 of them, and then the other one hit you because she got a crit fail.
Ha, taste your own medicine, huh?
Yeah.
God damn it. Am I gonna die?
You take 4 damage
Oh, thank God.
Okay, that's not too bad.
from your sister, and she goes, "Oh shit, sorry.
Aha!
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
You shouldn't be." Okay.
It's not the... Okay.
And then she spins to her knee, turns around, and tries to look around and make herself a smaller target, looking up into the trees to see if she can spot anything else, and then ends her turn. Just as an arrow grazes her arm that she's pointing with, and she takes 6 damage. Just, points her finger back up to the area, looking desperately for where this arrow came from. Cukunkana, it's your turn.
Okay. For a bonus action, I want to try to hit this guy wherever he is.
One of these ones that is in potentially the trees or something?
Is there more than one? I think that's an answer. Okay.
Well, you saw one die, and then you saw one shoot from the trees. So
Okay. All right.
you can fire with disadvantage.
How tall are these trees?
What do they look like? Yeah. What do the guys look like?
Oh, the guy who revealed himself. He looked like just a human man in some sort of green, black, brown makeup, made to look like he's hidden. Very army camo. He's wearing wooden armor that's meant more for protection against, blunt objects than it is for things of magic necessity, like a mesh green sort of cloak. He's supposed to blend it. His thing, very much you can tell his MO is stealth.
How tall are these trees?
Trees are probably varying from about 20 to 60 feet in height. They're very tall.
Me out here being like, should I tidal wave them out of the trees? Is that an option? I don't want to waste my last 3rd level spell slot, though.
No, you're a tidal fiend.
I'm a tidal fiend. I'm gonna reposition myself behind the tree from not the direction that things are coming. And I wanna call out to them and I'd be like,
Stop.
stop it.
Knock it
Stop
off.
it.
Come in.
Stop.
Ow.
I am just but a little guy.
Stop. That's actually the gist of what I'm
Darn.
going to say. So she's going to call out, my name is Cukunkana. I'm a druid. We're just trying to make our way out of the forest and we don't want to fight. Please cease fire.
Meris gives 2 thumbs up.
2 arrows come in and shoot your thumbs off. Is that basically your turn?
Well, do they respond at all?
No.
They don't respond?
Probably because we melted their friend's eyes out.
Yeah.
Do you think that was because we melted their friend's eyes out?
I mean, they are attacking us, so...
No, you're right.
That, I think, is talking a bonus action?
No, talking is a free action, but you won't get a response until at least their turn.
I want to prepare an action for shooting wherever the direction of the voice comes from if it's a no.
Okay, from wherever the voice comes from if it's a no. Okay.
Like, if they're like, no, we're going to fuck you up, then I'm going to shoot in that direction and try to hit him.
Okay. So, next up, somebody in the trees. Meris, you can hear the sound of someone sliding down, something behind you. And as you turn around, you can see there's a person there who, oh my God, they swing their dual scimitars at you. And as they do so, one of them lands in the tree next to you and gets stuck, and they can't get it unstuck. So they swing with their other one, and they slap it. They slash across your thigh. They deal 8 damage to you.
Oh my god, what a dick. I'm getting low.
Up next, more arrows from the trees firing at the sister.
I don't know. I just wish I knew why they were trying to attack us. Like, it's really mean.
Yeah, darn.
Like, what did we do?
Stop.
You can see your sister, Moramdu, take an arrow in her shin. She collapses down from one knee to being on both her knees, arms still up, ready to fire from wherever that came from as soon as she can figure it out. Meris, it's your turn. There's a man behind you who's desperately trying to wrench his fucking sword from a tree.
Yeah, sucks to be this fucking guy.
You can attack with advantage.
The fuck I am gonna attack with advantage? Fuck this guy, dumb idiot. Dumb. 16 plus 8.
That hits.
Yeah, I didn't know. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 3 is 9 plus 5 is 14.
Okay.
14 plus 8 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And then 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay, so as he's... Oh, do you have more?
Well, is he... Well, if he's not down, then I'm going to add on that thing I do.
Smite?
Yeah.
So, before I say whether he is or isn't down, you gotta say whether or not you're gonna do a smite. It's just based on whether or not you hit and how much damage you do there.
How many times can I use it?
As many spell slots as you have. And you can use it on each hit.
As many spell slots as I have?
Yeah, because it costs spell slots to do smites.
I will use 1.
Level 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 more d8.
2 more d8?
Yeah.
2 plus 7. 9.
Okay, so you do like 1,000,000 damage to this guy.
I mean, 9.
So you slash him across his stomach, and he sort of falls over, holding himself up by his sword. And then as you're doing that, you reach up, you chop his arm clean off, and it sort of dangles, holding onto the sword.
Good.
And he falls to the ground, clutching his slashed open arm as he dies.
Had to be done.
Groamdu looks around, looks into the area up in the forest where she can finally see something. And then the two of you see just an explosion, a ball of fire, and you watch as a singed corpse falls down out of this tree, hitting branches as it lands on the ground and stops moving.
Where did that... Why? How?
Because she's a powerful sorceress, cast fireball.
Oh, she killed him. Sorry, I missed the part where she
It was
did
a
that.
snail.
I know, I was like, are the snails helping?
She still got the snorm on the brain.
I know, I was like, where the fuck did this... Well, how? What? I believed in magic for a second.
Cukunkana, it's your turn.
Okay, well, obviously they don't want to play nice.
Dickheads.
I want to... Can I see any of them?
Give me a free perception check real quick.
25.
There is definitely someone who's...
I'm rolling a lot of 17s.
Yeah, there's definitely someone who's trying to sneak up on you.
Okay, cool.
You can hear them, but you can't see them.
Awesome. I want to cast a second level guiding bolt.
All right, so you know where you can attack them from. You won't be able to necessarily see them fully, so you're going to roll with disadvantage, but you can attack them before they break out into the open and can do harm to you.
I got 22.
Okay, you hit them.
I hit them?
Yeah, boy!
Roll the damage.
Suck on that!
All right, let me get out all of my d6s, because I rolled 5 of them.
So many.
Guess so, beach.
Just hear that? You hear that? That's the sound of danger.
It's my teeth rattling because I'm so scared.
Oh, nice. Okay, I got 21 damage.
Oh my god.
I rolled 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 1.
Hey.
Which is why it was so easy to add up.
So, you can see there's something now, a glowing figure in the distance. And after that, they sprint out to you like they felt it, but it's almost like they don't care that they're now illuminated. And then they're running in with everything willy-nilly lost.
Okay, I didn't use my bonus action yet.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, bonus action.
I want to hit them now that they've been guided bolted.
So you get advantage on that.
So I get advantage on hitting them with my starry form.
I played this like basically exact character once. The Stars Druid is so good.
Yeah, that shit's dope as fuck.
I rolled 13.
Okay, that does not hit. Like I was saying before, they're running out at you now. Reckless abandon. They've given up hope on trying to be stealthy. And you can see that they're running towards you with their 2 scimitars drawn. God damn it! One misses ineffectually, harmlessly. You're able to dodge it very quickly, and another one, his sword gets stuffed into the ground because he rolled a 1.
These fucking guys can't keep a handle.
Excellent.
There's scimitars.
Excellent. Idiot.
Meris, it is your turn again.
Hell yeah, it is.
You can see this guy now. He looks a little beefier. He looks stronger. He looks like he might be more of a pain than the last one.
Should have gone for a 3rd level guiding bolt.
And you can also tell something's wrong with their hands now that you look at it. Why is the hand still holding onto the sword? They're tied onto the blades.
Their hands are tied to the blades.
A normal fighter would have let go. They are steadfastly holding onto their sword because they're tied onto it. If you attack him, you'll get advantage.
You could attack him non-lethally.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I know I'm so scared because I only have 13 hit points. So I'm just seeing what my bonuses are.
Is lay on hands an action or a bonus action?
Action.
Okay. If you fuck him up with a higher level smite, you might be able to knock him out. Big if, but you know. And also it'll be my turn again before it's his turn.
So how are these guys? Is there 2 of them down now? Right? They're both next to Cukunkana.
You can see that there's 2 down that are next to Cukunkana. 1 corpse burnt over where Moramdu killed him, and there's this guy with the 3 of you, or with the 2 of you now.
So there's 2 with Cukunkana and 1 beefy boy.
Yeah.
Alive.
Right now. Like, there might be more in the trees. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go up and attack. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, I'll greatsword his ass and add on a smite as well.
All right. Again, roll with advantage because he's stuck.
20 to hit.
Okay.
5 plus 5 is 10 plus 5 is 15. And I'm gonna add on 2d8. 5 plus 7. 12?
Yep. So that's 22.
Hell yeah.
And then you swing again.
Yeah, because he's still alive, right?
Yep. He doesn't go down with that first slash, but it does.
And you're being non-lethal, right?
Yes.
You're not killing him.
Yeah, no, I want to knock his ass out.
Okay.
Another dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
So that's a 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay. So as you take the blade and slash down from shoulder to hip on the first attack, you can see him starting to wane. Blood gushes out of his chest, and he starts to falter a little bit. And then as you take the blade, you turn it sideways and you smack him in the side of the head. He falls down to the ground, his hand still upside down, holding the blade as he's laying down face first in the dirt. And just at this time, you can hear 3 other much more obvious sounds coming from the trees. And you hear someone say, "Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. Okay. We were trying to find those 3. Okay, they ran away with some of our stuff. And thank you so much for dealing with that."
Cukunkana is still in battle mode, and she raises her bow at them.
Whoa, calm down. They raised their bow. They raised their bow
are
at you
you?
like, hey, whoa, we're from a nearby community, okay? Hold on. You be cool. You relax.
Okay, we were almost killed, so I need a little...
Okay, yeah, sure.
I need you to keep your distance.
Okay, that's fine. My name is Gorecki. This here is Luna, and this here is Mikey, okay? She gestures to themselves, Gorecki. They're an earth genasi. Luna is a rabbit folk, and Mikey, a turtle, okay? Okay, so we're going to just... Okay, everybody, on the count of 3, we're going to lower our weapons, right? Okay?
Okay, internally, she knows that she's always ready. But,
Oh,
but she
we
puts
stay
her...
ready.
He puts her magic bow away.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and they put their bow up over themselves. Okay, hi, sorry. We were chasing these 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 4 of them. I thought there was 3. Okay, we were chasing these 3 down because they stole some of our resources. They had some of our food. We you know how it is, people trying to steal your stuff. And Luna says, yeah, people trying to steal your stuff. Take your shit. It sucks. Gorecki's like, calm down, Luna. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's good now. Can we, look through their bags and stuff to see if we can find... Is that guy dead? He's breathing. Did you kill that one? You should really kill that one.
Why are there scimitars tied to his wrists?
Well, they're this weird group of bandits. They bond themselves to their actions as soon as they go out. So when they get back there, they get their hands untied. But for the time being, while they're out, they have themselves tied into whatever weapon they're using.
Okay.
They're bonded to their action. I don't really get it. I don't really like that. It's very
Do you guys know about the snorm?
Oh yeah. You guys made it through that?
We made it through the snorm, yeah.
Wow, that's a much better way of phrasing it. I was just going to call it the snail storm, but the storm is much easier.
Snorm is very fun to say.
Wow, that's a very, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a very cute word for a very terrifying experience.
Mikey says, yeah, I think that would be a much more efficient way of referring to the snail storm instead of the snail storm every time. The snorm. It's much nicer. The snorm. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Luna says, yeah, like the snore. It's so easy.
The snorm. Okay.
Sorry. Hi. Nice to meet you. My name's Luna.
Hi.
I think he already introduced me. My name's Luna. She like walks up very friendly to you and tries to like reach out a hand to shake yours.
She shakes her hand with trepidation.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just deal with this guy right here. And she takes her blade out and she stabs him in the head.
Ew.
Okay, so that guy's dealt with. No problem. Everything's fine. All right, and she starts like looking through his bags and like finds like all the some of the food.
Why do I feel like you guys feel like the bandits more than these guys?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We come from a community where people are nice to each other. These guys come from a community where they're not nice to each other. So like, if you had to pick who you're going to hang out with, who are you going to hang out with? Us or them?
You self-proclaimed nice guys?
I mean,
don't
anyone
think
can
so.
say that about anyone.
Well, that's true, but look at these guys. They look terrible. They're all like, you know,
They were dicks and they did try to kill
You know,
us. And you guys have
bandit-y
not.
looking. They started it.
Is everybody in the desert racist?
No. I don't mean look at them like look at their skin. I mean like look at the way they dress. They're trying to subvert expectations. Look at the way we dress, and you can tell that the difference is that they are trying to be seen while they are out. They are not stealthy. They're out and they're trying to display themselves for lost adventurers, usually from the desert.
Can I do an insight check
Sure, look at us.
to see, just to get? I do a vibe check.
Vibe check. You want to do a vibe check? All right.
Yeah, I got a 1.
These are the friendliest people you've ever met in your entire life. You trust them with your life.
I feel like I just don't get anything, but I don't trust them.
You catch nothing. You can't tell anything about these people.
Do you guys live in this, like, green area?
Yeah, we just live like the path leads to our place.
Is there a way out from your place? Or do we have to go through the snorm?
Well, kind of. Well, not through the snorm, because once you're in, that door closes off for 100 years or whatever, like a long time.
What?
Yeah. So like, if you want to come back, we got some food and stuff. We got like beds and whatnot. We have specifically for this kind of purpose, honestly. But yeah, if it works out, you guys might end up living here, because
By choice or force?
Well, we need to get back home.
Oh, sure, yeah. If you can find a way through the door, by all means. But like, you got to come to our place anyway to see the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
This feels like a cult.
I don't want to live exclusively off of your charity, though.
Well, that's the thing. You won't. Just like any place, you'll be put to work, of course. Mikey the turtle speaks up. Of course, you'll be put to work. It's just like anywhere. You won't be living off of our charity. You'll contribute to society just like everyone else should.
Do you guys get a lot of visitors?
Yeah, like a fair amount, yeah. People get lost all the time. So are we gonna go?
So the snorm isn't a problem everywhere?
No, there's just like at the border usually there's some kind of weird sort of environmental magic at the gate into the belt,
Okay.
By the way, that's what we call this area, the belt, because it's really cold over there and it's really warm over there. So like this is like a nice little green patch in the middle.
I do like it here. I'm
Yeah.
just full of suspicion. A friend of mine recently died, and I have a lot of feelings that I don't know how to deal with. I just almost got killed by a whole bunch of snails.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I got attacked by a bunch of dudes. My mom is dying, and I really need to get home.
Oh,
Because my mom is dying, and I really need to get there.
Well, I mean, maybe you'll meet some people who'll be able to help you out. We have lots of different, sort of mental health counselors and stuff around.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
Hey, do you know any particularly sickly girls with maybe white hair
no,
that may or may not have magic powers?
no.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, come along with me.
Yeah, that seems the only option.
Yeah.
So this whole time she's had her starry form on.
Yeah. Of course.
So they just assume she looks like that?
Yeah.
Powers down.
Yeah. All right. Come along. It's really good. They take you through a pretty winding path, sort of like Tarzan-esque on occasion, where there's like a small cliff and you guys have to like walk along like extended tree branches to get to your location and slide down like really cool vines and stuff on your way. Yes?
Did the green look that big on the outside?
It just looked like a long strip.
Oh, got you. Okay, I was picturing like a little baby patch.
No, it's like like from as far as you can see left, as far as you can see right, green. Okay, so as you're walking, you sort of like, they show you all these different cool paths and ways that they travel and stuff, and eventually you come across this very cool, like, wooded village. There's lots of different buildings that are set up in trees, and there's some that are set up on the ground, and there's lots of fire pits around for when they have communal meetings. There's lots of ladders and ropes from building to building, or home to home, so that they are flying around from place to place constantly. There are nets on the side of buildings that are used to climb if there's no ladder, and there's a very large fire pit in the middle that seems to be where a lot of people are communing for dinner at this point in time. As you enter, you can see there's food everywhere. It's plentiful. Buildings all have really strong foundations. It's well run. The folk around there are really agreeable. And it feels like this is the most carefree you've ever seen anyone be in their entire lives.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
Gorecki says, come on. Yeah, it's great. Come on. So we're going to have dinner. We just got back. We got some of the food that we were going to have tonight was stolen. So, thank you. Really appreciate that. Come on. We'll get that cooking, and then we'll introduce you to some people. You already know, of course, myself, Gorecki, Luna, and Mikey. Hey. And I think the most important person right now is probably... No, you can meet them tomorrow. It's fine. But you should sit down with Bato. She's going to be the one who's serving up all the food.
Okay.
Yeah. So come along. Sit down right here. Here's your spot right here. This is where we sit newcomers usually, so they can get introduced to, most of the real nice people around.
All right. I'm sat.
So as you sit next to Bato, they're like, oh, hello. Hey, darling. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm a little stressed.
Here, have some food. I promise it's really good. We have spices here like they don't have anywhere else because we can grow plants here.
I love growing plants.
Yeah, wait, you can grow plants? Are you from the belt?
No, I'm from a frozen wasteland in the middle of nowhere.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, I use magic.
Are you somehow must be from the other side of the door. I wonder how you got here.
The other side of the
the door. Yeah.
We came from the desert side.
Oh, you okay? So how are you? Is it a frozen? Is it like a part of the desert that's really cold?
No.
Well, then how are you from a frozen?
We use magic.
Okay, so you use magic. Okay.
Yeah, teleportation magic.
Oh, that's fun. That's interesting.
It's a one-way trip, though.
Oh, that's too bad. Usually, most people are stuck on this side, so most of us haven't even seen over there. But here, try some of this, and she hands you a bowl, and it's full of meat and vegetables, and it's when you.
Cukunkana is starving, and she's like, you know what? I want to check for poison, but also I'm hungry now, so she eats it.
She hands a bowl to you as well, Meris, and one to Moramdu. And as you start to eat this bowl, the meat is sweet, and the fruits are tart, and the vegetables are nice and soft and salty, and it's just very interesting, and you're really enjoying all this flavor. It's like honey times 1,000.
Cukunkana cries.
Hell yeah! Through a big mouthful, I'm gonna ask Bato. You ever hear of a carrot?
Oh yeah. Hold on, and then she turns around and then ka-chook, and pulls some out, and she's like, "Hold on, let me get these on a spit for you." And she stabs them with a couple of sticks, and she starts roasting them for you over this fire. Oh, no. And she's taking some white and black powder, and she's sprinkling it on, and then she's just like, "Here you go," and she puts it, and she and slips it off onto your plate. There you go, try that, and it's salted and peppered roasted carrot. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely. This is totally great. You go ahead. We're going to put you to work tomorrow, but for now, enjoy. You're new here, so it's okay.
I didn't know you could do that.
This feels like a cult.
Like a trap. Thank you. This is awesome. I didn't know you could do that with carrots.
Yeah, it's great. You can cook anything almost. There's almost no food you can't cook.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just heat it up. Bada bing, bada done. Food.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, so it's so fun to have new people in town, because then we get to talk about so many new things and all their experiences, and we can just collect all their stories, and we can use them as warnings or bedtime stories for anybody. It's just really nice to be able to meet new people and it's so fun because you get so many new people that come through all the time. And unfortunately, sometimes those people go missing, and sometimes some of us go missing, but that's how it is. We live in a difficult time, and you just got to keep on living, and you just got to keep on working. Otherwise, we lose everything.
Why are people going missing?
I don't know. How often do people go missing where you're from? They just go out and on the caravan on a journey and they die and they can't come back, and it makes me sad.
Well, the last time somebody mysteriously went missing, they were being cannibalized
Oh,
for their memories.
fascinating.
Oh, that's
Really interesting.
not the reaction I would love.
Where was that?
Far away, so far away.
Where was that? Well, I would so I would love to collect a storyline, a story of this. It would be
No,
a good warning, good information to have. You know,
I don't want to.
you don't want to. Well, why don't you want to share?
It was just a really sensitive time. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Kind of traumatic.
We've been through a lot.
What's the story of this town? I'd love to know the story and history of this place.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, this place is called Passion.
Cute.
Okay.
The story of Passion is that many, many, many moons ago, we found ourselves just a tiny little group of people. Obviously, I wasn't around then, but I say we because, we as a community. We found ourselves a tiny group of people, and as you can see, if you look right over there, and she points just a bit behind her, it's now revealed by the fact that you aren't starving to death and there's not trees in the way. There was that strange door just in that giant wall of ice right there. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
We decided that it was our job to guard the door and make sure that nothing bad comes through and nothing bad gets out. Okay? So we plopped ourselves down here and we worked really hard. And honestly, sometimes the way that they describe it, it didn't sound like it was that hard, but it felt like the amount of time it took to build all these homes in the trees and on the ground and these fire pits and grow all this bountiful, plentiful food. And we have farming now. We have animals that we can raise and farm and that we can eat and that we can use as trade with other friendly communities. So we decided that it would be called Passion because of the amount of passion that was put into keeping that door closed and safe. And I'll let you know, that door has not been opened since my grandfather's time. So long that nobody even remembers what's on the other side, it feels like, because all those people have passed on. And part of the deal is that they kept the secret of what's beyond the door, because if they let it go, then it would be like bringing something bad into our life.
So in theory, if we opened the door and went through the door and just didn't come back, is that cool?
Oh, but once you spend enough time here, you won't want to.
My mom's dying, so I kind of gotta.
Yeah. Do you remember how Mom's dying?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do our best to show you everything that's worthwhile around here. But if you still decide to change your mind,
No, for sure. But we can open the door, right?
well,
In theory,
like you can't.
we can.
You can't.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a magic door. Not just anybody can open it.
Well, who can open it?
Okay, who open it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
No.
It's if I knew who opened the door, I could just tell anybody who could open the door.
Well, how'd your grandpa go through the door?
I don't know. He didn't go through the door. It just hasn't been opened since his time.
Where's your grandpa?
He's dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like for a long time.
Oh, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have any special rituals that you guys do around here?
Well, I don't, this is one of them, for example, eating together. It's very important to eat as a community.
I like it. It's good.
There are some times that we do rituals to hopefully have a bountiful harvest.
Does it involve killing people?
No. That's one of those bad guy things that the bad people do. It doesn't work. They just kill people and they think
So there's no sacrifices.
No. Why would you have to sacrifice someone to do something like that?
Remember I told you about the cannibals?
Oh, right.
I have a bit of a bad history with strangers.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, soon we won't be strangers, right? We'll be nice good friends, right? Yeah.
Are we not kids?
Yeah. And there's other communities in the belt?
Of course there are. The belt it spans all the way around the entire globe.
Around the globe, but you can't get to the ice place? You've never been to the ice place, though.
Well, I've never been, but it's just one big wraparound.
It's a strip of green around the whole
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah, you get it.
Have you walked the span of it?
No, but there's been a few. We've collected lots of stories, like I said. of people from all different cultures and places, mostly from the other side, actually. You guys are the first.
Hey, have you ever heard a story about kids being found in carts full of dirt? They have magic powers.
That does ring a bit of a bell.
They might be sickly or maybe not have white hair, probably.
Maybe. I don't know. That sounds really familiar, though. It sounds like I heard it a long, long time ago, but I don't quite remember.
Okay, I'm just spitballing. Okay, well, let's go. Where are we sleeping? We can just sleep in our tents. I don't want to bother you folk. We can just sleep in our tent.
Oh, no. We have a community holding for holding, wrong word. We have a community shelter for travelers, and there's food, water, all the things that you need up there.
Okay.
Cool.
And to be clear, we're allowed to leave at any time.
Oh, of course.
Okay, great.
You can leave at any time and do your best out there
with the snorn.
with the snorm and the
Yeah,
bandits.
we almost got killed by the snorm.
So you can leave at any point you want. Yeah, that sounds normal.
What is your guys' like hierarchy like here? Who do you guys have a leader, or is it just like
Not really.
It's like we're in a commune. Okay.
Yeah, everybody does their
Perfect.
part, and everybody, we have people who organize things, but they do just as much work as everyone else. Nobody's in charge of anybody, really.
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, I think it's good too.
So you guys like make decisions as a group?
Yeah, for the most part, we try to make all decisions as a group, except for individual decisions, which you have to make for yourself. But more often than not, people will make those decisions for the betterment of the group.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so your home that you'll be staying in for the time being until you build your own is up there in that tree right up there. And she points up to a tree, and it's one of those ones that has like the net to climb up to it. So I'm going to be on my way. I have to start cleaning up. And tomorrow, so will you guys. Okay? All right. Nice to meet you. And she leaves.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
She mind
is a
links
cult, right?
two of them and it's like, hey, these people are weird, right?
Yeah.
Moram dude's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is a fucking
What the
cult.
fuck? What the
What
fuck is going
this?
on?
What the fuck is going on?
They say we can leave, but I don't think they think we will. I don't like
I don't.
them.
Yeah, the food is great though. Oh my god.
Oh, the food is so good. Holy shit, I was so hungry.
Ask for a carrot tomorrow. That shit was unreal.
Let's go to bed, I guess.
I'm going to go straight up there and like do my best to make sure that, everything's fine up there.
I have an idea. Maris, vibe check them with divine sense.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I have a big vibe check.
Yeah, vibe check them. And let's just cast a vibe check and then we'll just walk through and be like, ooh, how cool. But you're actually like vibe checking while we're walking around.
There's quite a few people like out and about, right? Still?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people all over the place.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, we're just going to go for a leisurely stroll while vibe checking.
How long does vibe check last? I think it's an action, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can vibe check at various spots. Like hotspot vibe check.
Yeah, can I go into like a hotspot where like the most people are around?
Yeah,
Probably like, near
sure.
the fire pit, hey?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over there and then I'm gonna do vibe check.
So you open up your vibe check, and as you look around, you can tell, yeah, everybody here is pretty cool, pretty nice. No sense of evil or anything. You can't tell if anything's affected by the Hallow spell. And you can't see if there's any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet without total cover. Yeah, wow, look at that.
I want to go look at the door.
Sure, you can go look at the door.
Mm-hmm, yeah, me too. I'm not leaving Cukunkana.
I'm assuming since everybody knows I can't open it, they don't mind if I touch it and stuff.
Some people are looking at you weird, but they're like, this happens sometimes. People are curious about the door.
Okay, can I do an Arcana check on the door?
Yeah, do an Arcana check on the door.
I got a 4.
Looking at the door, there's probably magic. Hold on real quick. Can you give me a perception check real quick?
I got 17.
As you're checking this door for magical properties, something else catches your ear. You can hear something on the other side of the door.
I put my ear up to the door, and I close my eyes to listen.
You recognize that on the other side of the door, you can hear the voice of Maha telling you, not yet. You still have work to do on that side.
I say, fuck you. I'm gonna open this fucking door to spite her.
So how are we gonna get? Are we just gonna die in this cult then?
Yeah, I think so.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Thank you, everyone, for listening to episode 23 of Tales of Bone and Ice, starring Grimhilde as Cukunkana, Marilyn as Meris, and myself, Brian Sherwood, as the DM. Music and editing done by Chelsea Love with additional editing done by Brian Sherwood. Our altered schedule has been a huge bonus in us allowing our wonderful editor to bring you all the best work that she can. As per usual, you can find us on Twitter at BonePod, on TikTok and Patreon at Tales of Bone and Ice, and remember, it sucks, but you have to practice if you're going to improve. Grim, could you speak a little closer into your microphone? We're missing you a bunch.
I am speaking. It's right here.
No, I know, but
You could just put it in your mouth. That noise.
We missed you at the beginning of your sentence.
Ew, it's so wet.
Ugh.
Why is it so wet sounding?
Let me say ASMR. Let me tear up some pieces of tissue.
Yeah, we're not getting that. Oh shit.
How's this?
I don't like that you're actually ripping paper, but also doing Foley work for it.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just.
I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I'm in hell.
This is
I'm in hell.
Marilyn's actual
I'm in
nightmare.
hell. I'm in hell. I wish I was in school.
This is what you wanted.
Well, I just said a little closer.
like
I
this.
just said a little closer, please.
Hello, Chelsea.
Not like this.
I couldn't get much closer than I was. And I don't really know how to do it without being this close.
Chelsea, I'm sorry.
Don't lick your.
Stop.